The bite-sized Yukon potatoes have now been prepared to go in the canner. Now, this canner has a line right inside it. It's been washed out after the last time I used it. And then Buddy and I filled it up with water. It's got a line inside it. So I'm just going to take the jars, and they're pint-sized jars, remember, and I'm going to put them in here just like this. And I could use, I didn't have any more potatoes, but since I've got a little empty spot in the center of my pressure canner, I'm just going to go ahead and put some water in here just to take up that space. So that's where we are. So now it says pressure can, and that is an option. So I'm going to take the lid, put it on here, install, remove, and then locked. And then the next thing, it says pressure can. So I'm going to punch this button. And these potatoes need about 25 minutes. This is a pint-sized jar, remember, not the quart jar. So I'm going to be happy with the 25 cents. I did insert the jars, gave me instructions. So I'll just press the arrow. Now it's going to warm. Now the next thing that's going to happen is it's going to come up and tell me that to make sure I've got the regulator on there. Well, this is the regulator. So it has an arrow on it and it points toward the lock position. So essentially the canner is now going to tell me the next step that I need to do. And that means that I need to, it'll tell me when to put the regulator on. It will tell me when it's heating up. It will tell me when it's cooling down, when it's finished. I'm going to give you a word of caution. When it says it's cooling down, don't decide that you want to take it off. Did you see how I clipped there on top? Well, there's a round silver thing that comes up right here when the steam starts coming out. And one time I forgot to do this, and my cans did not pressurize. They didn't work, my jars. So I had to start all over again. All right, well anyway, so I don't have to do anything with this until it starts beeping and telling me to do something. And again, when it says cooling, don't you decide that you're going to start pushing this and make it go faster, because that'll make your jars explode. That's not a good thing. There's a couple of things I want to share with you that don't really need a video, but I try my best to go the least amount of carbs possible every day. And I found this list online of some of the not carb snacks that we can have. The first one is, and most of these have about 1 gram of a carb in them. Baby Bell minis, pepperoni sticks, a boiled egg, pork rinds. You know, you can take pork rinds, crush them up and put them on the outside of chicken, whatever it is you want to, and you can go ahead and cook them, and they're delicious. Those pork rinds give it a little bit of flavor, but no carbs. Cream cheese with celery, wild salmon jerky, Parmesan crisp. Now, how you make those Parmesan crisp is you get a cookie tray and you put a piece of parchment paper on it, and you sprinkle some Parmesan cheese like you're making cookies in a bunch of little piles. And then on top of that, you put a little cheese. And then on top of that, you pour just a little bit of everything bagel. And then, I don't know the time to tell you, but it takes maybe 5 minutes. I peek in the oven and see when they're melted. And those are really good nighttime snacks for only 1 gram of carb. A slice of cheddar is a gram. Half a cup of olives, green or calamari, or just 1 carb. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. You mix it with cinnamon for a different taste. A half an avocado is 2 grams. So this is a little handy list that I have just recently looked into and found, and I thought, well, this will remind me, instead of me going for something else, I'll have less carbs in my diet. All right, that's what I want to share with you. And I'm going to have some beautiful potatoes, Yukon potatoes, that are ready to serve when they come out of the jar. And one of my friends likes to take one of these jars of potatoes, and they're going to shrink. They're going to be pretty. And then you just take them on a skillet and you put a little butter underneath it, and you maybe put a piece of parchment paper or foil or something else on top of it, and you just smash it with your hands. Smash that potato, and then flip it. You can fry it a little bit, maybe in some butter or avocado oil. You might want to sprinkle something on it at that time. But anyway, that's a pretty good addition to any meal. Thanks for following. Please like our video if you did like it. And Buddy and Nana say, thank you for following us. We appreciate it.